Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in today's video, I want to talk about Bitcoin and why you should hold one full Bitcoin. Okay, so I talked about this topic for many times now, ever since I started my YouTube channel back early of 2022 last year. Ever since then, I've made a fair few videos talking about this topic because I feel like it's very, very important. Okay, you guys know, okay, I'm a big Bitcoin investor. I've been investing into Bitcoin for a couple of years now, okay, and I pretty much hold majority of my Bitcoins. I haven't sold any of them. I'm still hodling, okay, and I'm planning on holding majority of them long term, and this is why. So in this video, like I said, I want to talk about why you should hold one full Bitcoin. Okay, I'm gonna make a fair few pointers here. Okay, I actually wrote it down on a piece of paper here right here, okay, on my notebook. A fair few pointers on why you should hold one full Bitcoin, because this is going to be really important. Now, this video is targeted to the people out there that don't have a lot of money, that don't have a lot of wealth right now, okay, and that want to build some type of wealth, they want to have some type of freedom in life, they want to become potentially millionaires, okay. This is the video for all of you guys, especially, right? So if you already, if you're watching this video and you already hold one full Bitcoin or more, because I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos, you guys are probably wealthy, right? You guys have a lot of money and you probably already accumulated one full Bitcoin. This video is not really for you guys. It's for the people out there that, want to have that goal of owning one full Bitcoin, right? And want to have some type of wealth in life, okay, and freedom, and of course, become a millionaire, right? And of course, guys, this is not financial advice at all. None of my videos on my channel is financial advice, including this one. So please always do your own research. This is obviously just for entertainment purposes only. And this is just my personal opinion, right? Now, like I said, I wrote down a fair few pointers here on my notebook, okay, on a piece of paper, on why you should own one full Bitcoin, the important bits. Okay, so number one, the main reason why I think people should own Bitcoin is because we know Bitcoin has stored value, right? 10 years ago, back in 2013, let's just say for an example, back in 2013, Bitcoin was going for around $100, just over $100 for one coin. 10 years later, now it's currently at $26,000. As I'm filming this video, Bitcoin right now is currently at $26,000, $26.5 thousand. And remember, back in 2021, okay, that year, we remember Bitcoin's previous all-time high was around $69,000. So just think about that. Bitcoin has store of value, guys. Okay, tell me another asset that has performed way better than Bitcoin throughout 10 years, right? From 2013 to 2023. Tell me right now, guys, in the comments section down below, tell me an asset out there that has performed way better than Bitcoin. Let me know, because I would love to know. Okay, Bitcoin has performed absolutely amazing. We know Bitcoin has store of value. So I really do believe in the next, 10 years from now, we're gonna see Bitcoin at like, who knows, over 6 figs, 100%. It's probably gonna be worth hundreds and thousands of dollars, right? So we know Bitcoin has a max supply. Okay, Bitcoin obviously has a supply limit of 21 million Bitcoins. This is gonna get really important now, right? 21 million Bitcoins. And we know on Earth that there's around 8 billion people that live on Earth now. Okay, estimated. Over 8 billion people right now that live on Earth. Not even everyone can own a single coin. Think about that, guys. So if you're watching this video right now and you own one full Bitcoin or more, you are blessed. Just know that you are very, very blessed. I really do believe, nowadays, right, if you own one full Bitcoin, it's sort of rare. Right? It's not really rare because anyone can do it nowadays. You know what I mean? But for most people, yes, it's rare because Bitcoin is not cheap. It's like buying one full coin is like buying a brand new car nowadays, right? But in the future, it's gonna be like buying a brand new house, right? Bitcoin's gonna be worth hundreds and thousands of dollars. 300K, 500K, 700K, and of course 1 million and millions of dollars long term, right? So not everyone can own one full Bitcoin. Think about that. Okay, so if you're watching this video and you own one full Bitcoin, you are very, very blessed. You're in the 1% right now, okay? Just think about that, guys, okay? So there's 8 billion people on Earth, okay, and only 21 million Bitcoins. Not enough, right, for everyone to even own one full coin. Think about that. Just think about it, okay? Even, let's just say, right, all the millionaires in the world, estimated there's around 60 million people, right? 60 million people around the world that are in fact millionaires. Okay, 60 million people, not even all the millionaires can own one full Bitcoin. Think about it. That's how scarce Bitcoin is, guys. And it's going to be even more scarce. We know the Bitcoin halving happens pretty much every 4 years. Okay, it gets cut down, right? The supply and all that. And people are in fact saying that the last Bitcoin that's going to be mined is the year 2140. So that's over 100 years from now. Okay, so just think about it, guys. And what makes it even more scarce about Bitcoin is that, you know, the circulating supply, it's not actually 21 million Bitcoins, right? It's actually less than that, because throughout the years, right, ever since Bitcoin was being mined and was being created and whatnot and existed, right, around over 4 million Bitcoins. People are saying 5 million, right? Either 4 to 5 million Bitcoins have been lost. We have no idea where these Bitcoins are. So realistically, we only have around like 16 million Bitcoins. It's not 21 million no more, it's 16 million, because we can't recover those, you know, millions of Bitcoins that were in fact lost throughout the years. Just think about how scarce that is, guys, right? So if you're watching this video right now, okay, and you own one for Bitcoin, you are blessed. Okay, you are very, very blessed. It's because you guys understand, in the next few years, it's going to be extremely, extremely rare to own one for Bitcoin, especially since we know that the price is going to reach $1 million and millions of dollars. It's going to be harder for people to accumulate one full Bitcoin because the price is too high. This is why I've always been telling guys to accumulate now. You know, buy one Bitcoin today is like buying a brand new car, right? Now, let's say you don't have a lot of money, all right? Get a job, save, okay, and dollar cost average, right? Set a schedule, right? You can do it weekly, do it every 2 weeks, every month, right? Buy a little Bitcoin every single week or 2 weeks or monthly, right? And that's what I did, guys, right? To accumulate my first ever Bitcoin. And I was working at a regular job, okay? And every time I got my paycheck, I would invest like 80% of that into Bitcoin. I would consistently do that for the next like 6 months. And then I finally accumulated my full Bitcoin, right? And then I kept going. I didn't stop from there. And then from there, it just got easier and easier and easier, right? So that's that, guys, okay? That is just my personal opinion, right? And of course, okay, Bitcoin's gonna grow, right? The supply is low, the demand, okay, will rise, the price will eventually keep rising, okay? And one of the main reasons, guys, I'm really bullish with Bitcoin is because of its peer-to-peer money transaction, right? We know it's decentralized. It's not, you know, controlled by the government or any banks or anything like that, right? It's literally its own thing, right? It's decentralized. That's what I like about Bitcoin. So let's just say someone across the country, let's just say someone in Dubai, right? I live in Australia. Okay, I know someone in Dubai and they wanted $100,000 and I couldn't send that through our bank because most likely it would take a couple of days. Most likely it will get declined, right? There'll be like fees you have to pay and whatnot. Okay, but with Bitcoin, it's simple. You know what I mean? I just need his Bitcoin address, right? His wallet address. He will send it to me, and then I'll just send that $100,000 in Bitcoin, right, through that address. And it's very simple, and it will take literally in seconds, literally a click of a finger, right? That's what I like about Bitcoin, because it's literally just peer-to-peer money transactions, okay? It's not interfered by anyone, you know, no governments or banks behind or anything like that, right? And I really do believe a lot of people are going to start using Bitcoin to pay for things. I've been mentioning this many times. Nowadays, a lot of people use, you know, debit cards, credit cards, Apple Pay, PayPal, and many more other different payments to pay for things, right? But I feel like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general is going to replace that. I feel like in the future, okay, long term, people will start using Bitcoin to pay for things. And a lot of major businesses and companies will start accepting Bitcoin and crypto as payment. Okay, and a lot of people and businesses are already doing that nowadays, right? We see what's happening in El Salvador. We see what's happening in Dubai, especially, right? Think about it, guys. Okay, just think about it. So that's why I'm really bullish with Bitcoin and crypto, right, in general. So obviously new adopters will keep rising globally, right? Global adopters. So the price of Bitcoin will, you know, rise, okay? So yes, over time, it will get harder to accumulate one full Bitcoin. Think about it, guys, right? Accumulating one full Bitcoin right now, $26,000, it's really not that much, right? Like, let's just say you want to own 10% of a Bitcoin. So that's 0.1 of a Bitcoin, right? 0.1 of a Bitcoin. That's 10% of a Bitcoin. And that will cost you today like around over $2,000, I believe, like $2,000 to $3,000, right? Now let's just say Bitcoin's at 500K. That $2,000 to $3,000 wouldn't even, get you to 10% of owning a Bitcoin. Okay, so think about it, guys. It's going to be harder and harder and harder to accumulate Bitcoin, especially one full coin. Like imagine accumulating one full Bitcoin today at 26K versus accumulating one full Bitcoin when Bitcoin's at like 200K or 300K or 500K. You know how much harder that will be? Because buying one full coin when Bitcoin's at 500K will be like buying a house. Think about it, right? It's going to get harder and harder and harder to accumulate one full Bitcoin, okay? And it's going to be really rare for people if they own one full Bitcoin. It's going to be really rare to own one full Bitcoin in the future, right? Just one coin. It's going to be extremely rare, guys. And of course, I'm talking long term. I am not talking short term. So Bitcoin is still cheap, right? It really is. Bitcoin is very, very cheap in my opinion, okay? It really is. And I'm pretty sure you guys can agree with me. I really do believe if Bitcoin's under 100K, that's cheap, because I know where Bitcoin is heading in the future, long term, right? It's going to be reaching millions of dollars, not just 1 million, but millions, right? 5 million, 10 million potentially, and 12 million, right? Of course, I'm talking long term, like in the future, maybe like the year 2040 or something like that, right? Bitcoin's going to be worth millions of dollars. A lot of people nowadays are in fact predicting that Bitcoin can reach $1 million, okay, in the year 2030. That's literally less than 7 years from now. Just think about that. Literally less than 7 years from now. You make an investment of buying one full Bitcoin, which is $26,000. Okay, let's just say this is just an example, right? And you hold that investment for 7 years and it turns into over $1 million. You'll be a millionaire. Think about it. 7 years is really not that long, guys. Okay, it really isn't. But people are just making predictions here that Bitcoin will potentially reach $1 million by the year 2030. Personally, I think it can happen. Okay, I know one day Bitcoin's going to reach $1 million, but we will see. Okay, personally, I think the next bull market, Bitcoin will potentially reach at least 200 to 300K. Call me crazy, but I think that's very possible for Bitcoin, okay, in the next bull market. And we know the next bull market is going to happen in the year 2024 and 2025. We know the halving for Bitcoin is upcoming, okay, so that's going to happen very, very soon, and I'm really excited for that to happen for Bitcoin, right? A lot of new investors will start coming in, okay, and yeah, the world will see, okay, the world will see, and then eventually everyone will just start use Bitcoin for why it was created at the first place, right, by Satoshi Nakamoto. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to really create this video and make some few pointers on why you should hold one full Bitcoin, okay? Because I feel like it's really, really important. If you want to build wealth in the future, I really do believe just holding one full Bitcoin will get you there. You'll have some type of wealth in the future, right? So that being said, this is not financial advice. Please always do your own research, okay? But on that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys have not yet already. I really do appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a blessed day, guys.